What's going on, guys? Steve Letty from Pure Evil MMA, MyMMAnews.com, and my mind is fucking blown right now. And let me tell you why. Logan and Jake Paul, the YouTubers, are saying that they think they can hang inside the fucking octagon. Once again, these are YouTubers. If you don't know who Logan and Jake Paul are, you are probably under a rock, or you've probably never been on YouTube, which is wondering why you are watching my channel. Anyway, nonetheless, these guys are from the Disney Channel. Let's take a listen to what they said earlier on this week about fighting inside the octagon. And the reason being, first off, I didn't watch this whole clip. The second I saw it, I ran to this seat and set this up to do, because I'm at a loss for words. I think it's so crazy how many people out there think they can step inside the octagon with some of the best. And the reason being, like, I watched the first 10 seconds. I'm about to play it here for you guys. Reason being is that they're athletic. The fuck? Yeah, so was I in high school. You did high school wrestling? Cool, bro. What? What are you talking about? Check this out. This is brought to you by Drama Alert. And a little quick backstory here, in case everybody's like, these are YouTubers. Well, they are doing a very cringe-worthy press conference, which really is ripping off Mayweather McGregor. You can check out some of the clips. If I wasn't doing this live, I'd say insert clip here. But we're not doing that. We're doing it live. So the best thing we can do is check out Keemstar's Drama Report and react to it. So let's check it out.
What is up, Trouble Alert Nation? I'm your host, Keller Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Our first story is coming from Jake and Logan Paul. Have these two lost their goddamn mind? I can't even believe this, but TMZ caught up with the Pauls and interviewed them, where they said they wanted to be UFC fighters. Like, for real, like in the octagon. Roll it.
I'm happy Keemstar said in the octagon.
For real?
Yeah, bro, I wrestled my whole life.
You want to do? Oh, you guys would be down to do this sort of stuff for real?
For real. Yeah, absolutely, bro. There's no reason I can't. I literally did athletics my whole life. Like,
Would you jump in the octagon like and do a real?
He's more of a MMA fighter. Hey, Dana White, you're watching this, bro? Pick a fighter for me, dude. Pick a fighter for me late next year.
Like,
First off, let me stop it right there. Are these kids out of their mind? I know that they're like my age, but even I have somewhat of a sense on me where I know, dude, you wouldn't last a second in a regional fight with an 0-0 amateur fighter right now. I doubt you were going to be able to. There is no fucking way, man. There is no fucking way. I'm glad you have confidence in yourself. First off, you didn't even beat KSI or Deji yet. And if I'm building up hype to this, like, if there is, like, maybe I won't lie. Listen, I will not lie. I'm going to give you my pure and honest thought. Remember, without evil, there's no purity. So I am a little interested in Logan and Jake Paul. Don't let me get too much shade thrown, because I know a lot of you guys out there, because I've been doing some new videos, branching off from MMA, and this is kind of, obviously related to MMA, but, I've been following Adam22. I've been following Fousey and FouseyTube and all of that. And, of course, Logan and Jake Paul right there in the mix with all of them. So I've been following along with their presser and this fight that's going on. And I can tell it's actually getting really heated. Like, when I went into it, I was thinking, all right, this is definitely going to be scripted. But, they were getting pretty pissed off. The dad was getting pissed off. And I know that he's playing games, and maybe I'm just, like, feeding into it all. Like, oh, is this real? Or is it... Like, yeah, I'm a little interested, and I do want to see how this fight goes down. If it's anything like a celebrity, like fucking boxing, though, I'm just throwing the towel. But I am interested in seeing, how they do. But to call it a fucking UFC fighter, dude, you're out of your mind right now, dude. What are you thinking? Let's continue this interview. This is just ridiculous.
Call someone out. Who would you want to fight in the UFC? CM Punk?
Okay, all right, I get that. This is, okay. All right, this is bad. This is really bad, and this is what a lot of us were really worried about. They see somebody like CM Punk go in there. First off, did you see CM Punk go in there? He lost both fights. He lost both fights. Mickey Gall, great UFC fight. You wouldn't last half the time that CM Punk lasted in there. Okay, take CM Punk. Yeah, he's athletic. That was his excuse going into it all. He did WWE, worked out every day. I'm sure he was in better shape than the Paul brothers, right? He trained for 2 years before stepping in the octagon and got smoked. Got legit smoked. Wicked, lights out. He came back, did another fight. Same thing happened against another 0-1 fighter by the name of Mike Jackson. Not only that, he got embarrassed on national television, where it could have just been ended any second, but Mike the Truth Jackson wanted that TV time. This is just, let me say this, they're getting a reaction on me, and I guess that's what this is for, content-based. So here's Keemstar's reaction.
CM Punk, okay, I don't know, CM Punk had a bunch of UFC fights. I think he lost all of them. Like, maybe Logan has a chance. But that's when Jake starts talking in this interview, where it gets really fucking crazy.
And before we jump into that, and I have no idea, because like I said, I haven't watched this whole interview. But okay, if the UFC wants to do more of these celebrity fights, Logan and Jake Paul is probably actually a better idea than having CM Punk ever fight again. Or, you know, like, if you know anything about the Logan, the Paul brothers here, and you've seen the fucking press conference they put on, I wish I could roll the clip for you guys right now. I really do. Because the place was packed. These kids were going sick. Cheering on. They were into it. They think it's real. There was more hype. There's a lot of hype in this. I'm not even, like, you guys think this is a joke, and it's not a joke. These guys are actually supposed to be fighting, boxing, and there's a lot of people that are behind it. Let's see what Jake Paul had to say about this.
Roll.
Would you fight in UFC or
I'd fight someone.
You're just along for the ride?
I'd fight someone. I want to. I think it'd be dope to see one of us fight McGregor.
That's what I was.
Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Logan and Jake, you've lost your damn minds. You've lost your minds. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I really don't even know what to say to that. I really don't. That is just fucking ridiculous. Dude, I was going to say the same thing. We should have fight Conor McGregor. Dude, okay. If you're joking in your living room about that, like, they can't believe in themselves about that. There's no fucking way. I get the content base. You got to remember, these are YouTubers. They know what to say to hype people up. They got me the fuck out of my seat to sit here and do a video about it. So there's a win for them there. Keemstar and Drama Alert is reporting on it. Huge win there. Let's see how many views this video has. It was released today. 1.1 million views. 1.1 million views. Let's roll the rest of this.
If you got one of you guys fight McGregor, man.
If the Floyd thing happened, if the Floyd thing happened, you know.
Hell no. Nope.
Thank you, Keemstar. Thank you.
No. The Pauls are canceled. Like McGregor getting in the ring with... No. First of all, this will never happen. McGregor would never do this with the Pauls, ever. And the Pauls, either one of them, they wouldn't have a chance. One of them would probably die. Like, actually die. Like...
Let me say this, too. I could see Conor McGregor responding to the Paul brothers because it's great PR. These kids, Logan and Jake Paul, they reach a lot of people out there. So it would be kind of cool for Conor McGregor to entertain the idea, but there's no fucking way. And I could listen to this. I could see Dana White in the mind that he has, especially with the WME IMG era right now, where we all know it's just about entertainment right now. That is all the UFC is about. They're just about, not about who's winning their fights. They're about who has the most Twitter followers and who's doing the most on social media. They're literally putting their fighters through social media classes. That's what's going on inside the UFC. Not only that, but they're handing out USADA stickers. Like, this is just getting ridiculous. This is getting fucking ridiculous, and I would not be surprised because the UFC has a track record of entertaining shit like this. So let's roll the rest of this tape.
No. Like, the fact that these words even came out of their mouth is insane to me. Jake and Logan Paul would never fight Conor McGregor. They would not do that. Actually, now that I think about it, if one of them did fight McGregor, they would make a ton of money. 100% they would lose, but they would make a ton of money.
First off, Keemstar, you're wrong with that one. They'll probably make more money, honestly, fighting KSI and Deji in boxing. If the WBC or boxing, you're going to make more money there. Trust me. UFC's going through some difficult times. Yeah, they have a big star like Conor McGregor right now. But let's take Conor McGregor out of the picture. Who is everyone going to be talking about? I'll give you a second. I can't think of anyone outside that's going to catch this much attention. That everyone, my little sister, my father, everyone knows who Conor McGregor is right now. Could they name another UFC fighter? CM Punk. That's it. That is literally it. And that just shows you. That literally shows you where the sport is at right now. I honestly think if Logan and Jake Paul wanted to make the most money, and they're probably making more money than... No, let me rephrase that. They are definitely making more money than any UFC fighter, or a good 80% of the UFC fighters out there. I can guarantee that right now. The money that YouTubers make is fucking ridiculous. I remember when Fuzi made a tape saying that he was getting $300,000 a month, and that YouTube should not be paying YouTubers that. Well, YouTube listened to that, and they ended up cutting YouTubers' pay right down the middle. But let's continue this interview here. This just fucking blows my mind.
I don't know. The thing is, if McGregor takes this fight with one of the Pauls, McGregor's going to get a lot of shit. People are going to look down on McGregor for, like, fighting opponents that are just... They're not equivalent.
No, and it wouldn't be fair. It would never be allowed to happen. First off, it's just different levels. Like Meek Mill says, like you hear all the time, there's levels to the shit. Volkan Oezdemir wasn't even able to do shit to DC. And I know that's way different, but Volkan has a lot of experience. Could you imagine what would happen to Logan Paul in his high school wrestling background? Because he's athletic? Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit right now. Roll it.
To his talent or whatever, right? Like, I'm telling you right now, this is just a stupid publicity stunt by the Pauls. And I'm here talking about it, so there's your publicity.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Logan Paul KSI fight. It is coming up very soon, and Logan Paul has a new sparring partner. Logan Paul tweeted, I wonder if Joe Weller would be down to spar while I'm in training in it.
And let me end the video there, because obviously there's not going to be any more Conor McGregor talk, but just let me say this. I am a little interested to see how Logan and Jake Paul do against KSI and Deji. I am not going to lie about that. I'm not saying I'm going to buy the pay-per-view, and people are saying this is the biggest internet pay-per-view of all time. And I'm not, I believe that. I really do, because the generation below me, everyone knows who Logan and Jake Paul are. These people, they go sick for the Paul brothers. Team 10, Disney Channel. I had no idea who these guys were until earlier this year. Honestly, I didn't know who Fuzi was. I didn't know who any Adam 22. But I'll tell you what, I'm on board. I'm enjoying every second of it. And I have no issue reporting when they call out one of our UFC fighters, especially the champ. With that being said, guys, Conor McGregor has his plate full right now. He could entertain the idea, and it probably would be a good idea, because just them saying that is getting kids that don't know who Conor McGregor is. Now they're going to be like, oh, who's Conor McGregor? Oh, he must be the UFC star. Well, if you don't have Xbox and PlayStation kids, yeah, Conor McGregor's pretty big. Pretty big deal. And Logan Paul, Keemstar was right. You would die inside the octagon. But I will entertain the idea of maybe having a CM Punk fight. And I know that everyone's against it. No one wants to see an 0-1 fighter. No one wants to see an 0-0 fighter, especially with no amateur background. But I would not be surprised if somehow the UFC does entertain this idea somehow. I really wouldn't be surprised. Guys, I'm Evil Eddie from Pure Evil MMA, mymmanews.com. And remember, without evil, there's no purity. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm out of here. Behave yourselves.